A Henry County Animal Sanctuary that's been closed for nearly 2 years is back in business. Hello and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Frank Malloy. The Animal Sanctuary was shut down in August of 2022 by state and federal agencies after hundreds of birds got sick and died. It was at the center of controversy as a state senator looked to launch a probe into the sanctuary, and a veterinarian and animal advocacy group tried to sue for violating the Endangered Species Act. Despite all of that, Noah's Ark says they're finally ready to reopen the gates. Cecily Stout visited the sanctuary to see some of the changes they've made and to hear why people are glad it's coming back.
It's a tiger!
Kids are able to enjoy seeing animals again at Noah's Ark.
The Animal Sanctuary was in a 6-month quarantine after a bad case of bird flu killed hundreds of birds. The staff here says it started with a group of vultures in an uncovered dumpster.
Audrey Hill says she came to work in August of 2022 to find 500 dead vultures, some of them still falling from the sky. The state and federal agriculture departments and the Department of Natural Resources shut them down within 24 hours. The sanctuary was in quarantine for 6 months. Hill says the assisting agencies decided to euthanize all of their free-roaming birds on the property to prevent the spread of the disease. Kelsey Ali lives near the sanctuary. She says she's noticed the impact of the outbreak nearly 2 years later.
Unfortunately, we see the effects of that now because we miss the little peacocks walking around and the emus. So
Hill says they now have a dumpster with a covering and weekly visits from Waste Management to prevent another outbreak. But once they got the all clear, they were hit by a tornado and then a massive flood in 2023. Now, they recently opened their gates to the public in March for things like field trips, where I found Macy Wood's first grade class from Susie Dasher Elementary in Dublin. She says it would be a missed educational opportunity if the sanctuary weren't able to reopen.
It would be a loss for people to be able to learn about animal conservation and saving animals, especially animals that do not belong in a household environment. Some of these animals, were rescued from people's houses.
Hill says the sanctuary is one of the county's top tourist attractions. Wood says they drove an hour and a half just so students could interact with the animals they're learning about.
It's a porcupine, Miss Wood. It has quills on its back. That was an application of something we had learned in class, and now they get to experience and get that hands-on. I read about these animals. I know about them. Now I can see them in real life.
Ollie's commute isn't as bad, and she thinks people should take advantage and visit their untraditional neighbors.
having this little jewel in our own backyard is kind of yeah, come on, we don't have to go far because it's not far. It's not far for us at all, so we always get to experience it.
Staff members would not go on camera. They say they faced threats online about their reopening. Despite that, they say they're ready to invite explorers back into the sanctuary. In Henry County, Cecily Stout, 13 WMUZ News.
Now, because of the outbreak, there will not be ducks, chickens, or peacocks roaming around anymore. The grand reopening again Saturday from 10 until 3. Admission is free.